Look.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy A-Dub the Casual, back at it with another vid, and today we're reacting to another quick slice video. Immature man-child controls his crying pregnant wife. I don't just talk about women either. I talk about niggas too, because there's some out-of-pocket ass niggas out here that needs to be checked too. It's not just women. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk about everybody. But anyway, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Let's get to the vid.
When we last left off, Tiger Lily and Adnan were fighting for the position of most boring and monotone person on earth. Whenever Tiger Lily is speaking, it sounds like she's tuning her own voice out, which is definitely not a good sign if she's trying to get her controlling husband to listen to her. Right now, she's a 41-year-old woman being controlled by a man who was 5 years old when Happy Feet came out. Tiger Lily, you really can't let this guy talk back to you. If he
What did she do to her face? Like word of advice. Love yourself for what you are. Don't do all this shit to your face, because it's just gonna make you look worse. She looks terrible. You can tell she has surgery on her face. Love yourself for who you are, bro. That's horrible.
He starts up with that again, just put him in a headlock and give him a noogie and tell him you'll buy him a soda pop if he behaves. At the end of the last video, they were on their way to Tiger Lily's ultrasound appointment and Adnan's driving was out of control.
Adnan doesn't take accountability for his actions and it's ridiculous.
You're just taking like
Next
this.
time I will drive.
Stop talking, Tiger.
Stop driving bad.
I'm so annoying and angry now. Please stop.
Adnan doesn't want to seem to take actions for his responsibilities, so I decided to get married to it.
No, I know. I said I was gonna get on the nigga ass. But at some point, like, you're the one that's dealing with him. You're putting up with it. At some point, you gotta be fed up and you gotta leave the nigga alone. Now this nigga, bro, pay attention to the road, bro. You got your girl in the car who's pregnant, and you driving all types of fucking crazy. Pay attention to the road, you immature ass nigga. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's time to grow up, bro. Like, just stop all the immature bullshit and stop. These are the type of niggas that women fall for, though, unfortunately.
And have a baby before I figured that out. To me, the important thing was that we just got married first, because that's the hard part. Everyone's always saying marriage is hard, but it didn't really seem very hard for us to do. So his driving here is very dangerous, but I guess his feelings are more important than their safety, because he gets very upset when she points out that he might get them all killed if he keeps driving this way. But he's the man. If he accidentally drove left and then almost hit somebody, it's because he did that on purpose and he wanted to do it. Was calculated, okay?
That's also another thing. Niggas need to stop being so sensitive, bro. Give a fuck if you're the man of the relationship, bro. Your driving can get them killed. Your driving can get you, your wife, and your unborn child killed. Stop being so prideful. Stop being so fucking sensitive, and it's not. Listen to your lady sometimes, bro. More than sometimes. Don't take that out of context. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, listen to your lady, bro. She's trying to save your fucking life because your punk ass cannot drive. Stop being a little girl, getting all in your fucking feelings, and just listen, bro. Drive better. It's that simple. It's not that hard.
If anything, you're the one putting everyone in danger because you're getting the driver all flustered and annoyed. You know how nervous the poor little guy gets before these ultrasound appointments. So they park the car and Tiger Lily is crying a little bit, and I'm not even kidding. Adnan goes, "Is it going to be all day with this? What, are you going to cry because we almost got into an accident and I'm going to probably do the same thing again later? At least you didn't get your feelings hurt. You know how self-conscious I am about almost getting into an accident every day? When I ran over that raccoon the other day and you said that I need to be more careful, that wasn't just roadkill. It was a cry for help. I'm scared here, okay? I just need some support from my wife. This is an important time where I need the support. Remember the other day when I almost hit that old lady, but I swerved out of the way and hit a deer instead, which then bounced off the car and hit the old lady?"
So there might be another part to this that I didn't see. So from what I'm getting out of this is this nigga cannot drive. That's what I'm starting to get out of this. This nigga legit cannot drive. And if that's the case, why the fuck is this nigga still being allowed to drive? Because this is ridiculous. Like, I know he's just joking around, but I'm pretty sure there probably is another video of these two, and his driving was fucking out of control.
Said it was one of the most horrific things you've ever seen, and that hurt my feelings in that moment when you said that.
You'll be like this all the day?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Great.
And you sound like a little bitch. You just get to be like this all the day. And leave that nigga alone, shawty. Leave that nigga like he's first of all, if I heard correctly at the beginning of the video, you're 41. You're 41. Leave this immature ass nigga the fuck alone and find somebody your age, because this not gonna do it.
Come on.
This guy offers no reassurance or comfort at all. He seems at best mildly annoyed. Her emotions are simply an irritation to him. He has no interest in how she's feeling at all or how to make her feel better. This is especially alarming considering she's pregnant with their child and he's more interested in behaving like a child himself. If he doesn't learn to take some degree of responsibility, then this is going to go downhill very fast, especially once they have the baby. Anyway, there's a lot more to get into here, but first we're just going to have a quick word from today's sponsor, Hungry Root. Do you ever have those long days where you come home and then you realize now you have to figure out what to do for dinner, even though you wanted to be done figuring stuff out for the day? Sure, you can order takeout, but that can quickly get expensive, and grocery shopping can feel like a chore. That's why I think Hungry Root is the perfect option for anyone who's looking to remove the stress of shopping or cooking from their lives. Their selection is massive, and no matter what your dietary needs or nutritional goals are, they're going to have something for you. Everything I've tried has been great, whether it was just a snack or a meal I had to prepare, and I'm sure that's partially because they use very high quality ingredients, screening out over 200 additives like high fructose corn syrup and artificial sweeteners. Another thing I've noticed is it's made it way easier for me to avoid buying things impulsively, which can happen when I go shopping and I end up overbuying. And it's not as difficult to find the motivation to cook when everything is already there and ready to go and portioned and you have the recipe. If you're interested at all in getting started for yourself, you can go to hungryroot.com and use code SLICE to get 40% off your first box plus a free item of your choice in every box for life. Again, that's hungryroot.com and use code SLICE to get 40% off your first box plus a free item of your choice in every box for life. Anyway, let's get back to these two goofballs and see if they can each put together both of their brain cells to come up with some kind of compromise or solution for their differences.
This is supposed to be like something like good, and you like ruined it. You made it so bad, and I don't want to go anymore. It was supposed to be special. We were like looking forward to going, and it's horrible now, and I don't want to go.
Tiger Lily seems to be upset about something. She's crying a lot and she's saying words. I'm not really sure what they mean because I didn't listen. I want her to stop crying immediately because this is an inconvenience to me. I wonder if I just yell at her and tell her to stop. That should do the trick, right? I could listen to what she said, but what do I have to gain from that? Like the risk reward, it's not really worth it.
You want to know something funny? Is niggas like that always keep a bitch. I'm sorry, a woman. Y'all realize that it's the assholes that always keep a woman? Even though women say they don't like, assholes and, niggas like that. But it's always the assholes that always keep, like, you never see these niggas single. They always keep a woman. Crazy fucking work, ain't it?
Maybe I could just smile and wave and she'll stop talking. I know that's stupid. Maybe I could do a thumbs up or just like take a bow. As you'll see here, Adnan still doesn't realize what he did wrong, and he thinks that she just got emotional for no reason and that it's her fault for doing that.
You can bang and get mad and crying. What I did to you?
I don't like your driving.
Didn't like my driving and
He sounds like he might be gay. Now he might be undercover. That's just my opinion. He might be undercover because he's acting like a whole bitch right now.
it's enough to make a problem. I didn't do anything.
Yes, it is enough to make a problem, and the other problem is you don't listen and you never change anything, so it just gets worse. It's very clear that this guy doesn't really care all that much about his wife's feelings if his first instinct was to take offense to this rather than consider her safety. Instead, he decided to throw a tantrum and started singing Sabrina Carpenter.
Please, please,
No, I will never stop talking
please,
about
please.
you. You're putting me and the baby and you in danger.
Okay, I am a bad person now.
I didn't say you're a bad person. I said your driving is bad.
What you do? You want to know?
Oh my god, it's not that hard. Just be a little bit more careful when you're driving and consider listening to your wife from time to time.
Literally. That's all you gotta do, bro. This nigga's just so busy because he's feeling attacked. Like, bro, all she's saying is drive better, nigga. That's all you gotta do. Drive better. You're putting your life at risk, her life at risk, your unborn child's life at risk. Nigga, just drive better. It's not that hard. The fuck are you so sensitive for? Damn.
I guess he thinks it makes him more of a man if he just ignores his wife and it's his way or the highway, but instead it just makes him look like a child because he behaves like one, and then when she points this out, instead of listening, he doubles down and he's essentially like, you can't tell me what to do, nah, 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 nah.
It feels really immature to me when Adnan acts like the rules don't apply to him. I already have 2 children and 1 on the way. I really didn't think I was marrying one too.
Alright, if we're being real, I think most 23-year-olds are going to be kind of immature from the perspective of a 41-year-old, but this is Tiger Lily we're talking.
Baby, why are you fucking with a 23-year-old man and you're... No, you're married to a 23-year-old man. Why are you married to a 23-year-old man at 41 years old? Of course the nigga's still gonna be immature. Not giving his bitch ass a pass, because at some point you gotta grow up. But why is you as a 41-year-old married to a 23-year-old man? Kid. Come on now. And I'm pretty sure he was like this before they even got married, and she still decided to get married to the nigga. So it's like you can't even, like you knew what type of nigga he was. It's crazy.
Talking about. Even she thinks this guy is immature. That cannot be a good sign. And the worst thing about this child is he thinks everything he's doing is right and he's gonna speak with a level of authority that a child doesn't have.
She's keep complaining to me. She's make a problem and she's crying and she's it's my fault.
It sounds like he's tattling on her to the camera guy. And she yelled at me and she disrespected me and she put her finger in her mouth and stuck it in my ear. I try my best and all she does is complain all the time, and all I did was run 7 red lights on the way here. So finally, after she has to explain it to him like 10 times, he promises that he won't do it again. But to me, it seems like he's just trying to say whatever she wants to hear right now so that they can move on.
If you want to move on, then you need to like own it.
He gonna do it again. I promise you he gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure on their way back home, he gonna do it again.
And then like tell me that it's not going to happen again. You need to reassure me.
2 hours later.
Okay, it's not happening again.
And then you'll work on driving better.
God, I can't believe Adnan brought her to tears when she just did her makeup so nice. So they go in for the appointment, and because of his religion, Adnan doesn't want any other men to see Tiger Lily, so he asks the camera crew to leave. And she's like, this is so unfair. I don't get this. Why do I have to do this? You didn't have to do it. You made the choice to marry this guy. This isn't exactly a mystery here. This kind of thing is to be expected, and you made the choice to be with someone from a different culture and religion. It's like she thought he was bluffing. Like, wait a minute.
There's also shit like that. Literally, word for word. Especially if you're fucking with another man from another, that that practices a different religion, and he's telling you certain things, and you thinking he bullshit. He's not playing. He's being dead ass serious. And then when the shit, unfolds and take place exactly how the nigga said it was, they complain. Like, bitch, I'm sorry. Like, but bitch, he told you exactly, he told you what the deal was. And you thought he was bluffing, and now you're dealing with it firsthand. I'm talking about both their ass. I know I said it was just gonna be a video of me talking about the nigga, but she deserves some blame as well. You married this nigga. You're fucking this nigga is 23. You're fucking with this immature ass nigga. You knew he was immature before you married him, and you still married him. Not only did you marry him, you let the nigga get you pregnant. So this is on you too. You just want to sit there and complain. Like you knew what type of nigga this was before you married him. It's your fault too, sweetheart.
I didn't know he was actually from a different country. I thought it was like the Epcot version of Jordan. Adnan, you're telling me you weren't born in Epcot Center?
I don't want to man see my wife body. We can't the crew watching my wife.
I actually have a barrier that I could put up, a partition.
I actually have a partition already prepared. It was patented by a guy named Usman and somebody named Kimbali. Even if you set religion aside, the idea of asking the camera crew to leave is not ridiculous at all. I mean, I would even want the camera crew there. If Tiger Lily is uncomfortable with him asking the camera crew to leave the ultrasound appointment, then how is she going to be comfortable with anything else?
Because of Adnan's religious beliefs, all of the male crew members have to stand on the other side of the partition because they can't see my bare belly for the ultrasound because it's indecent.
At a certain point, I always have to wonder, why are they even with somebody that is from such a drastically different culture and religion if this is how they're going to react? It's not like I really know that much about Islam at all, but if I were to marry somebody who's a Muslim, I would probably want to know more. And I would...
Oh, he Muslim? Oh yeah, sure, they don't play that shit. Muslims don't play that shit. Yeah, nah, you're fucked. Muslims don't, and they also believe in having multiple wives too. So that nigga cheat on you and won't see it as a big deal because that's his religion. Yeah. He told you what the deal was though, and again, you still decided to fuck with him. So you can't get mad. But the Muslims do not play that shit at all.
I also want to make sure that I'm not going around telling people I'm reading the crayon. Nobody knows what the crayon is. They're not reading the crayon.
He bought me a crayon.
So next, there's this whole storyline where Adnan promised Tiger Lily that he would stop smoking, but then she caught him smoking, so he started vaping. But then she caught him vaping, so he started smoking again, but then she once again caught him smoking, so he had to go back to vaping. And then I started to understand why he almost drove the car off the road. He's trying to quit vaping while listening to Tiger Lily's voice. This is probably one of the most impossible tasks in history.
When I first told my dad about Adnan, it was before Adnan and I got married, and the first thing he said was, "Oh, he's not Muslim, is he?"
Oh, geez, that's not good. The first thing my dad said was, "You're not going to raise my grandkids on a reality show, are you?" I swear, they must be getting married for the challenge. That's the only possible explanation I can come up with. You know how some people are adrenaline junkies and they will take things to the extreme? It's like, I might go skiing for fun, but I'm never going to participate in the X Games. This is the X Games for marriage. This is for people where a normal marriage just isn't going to cut it. You know, they want a bigger challenge. Anyway, that is it for this one. I know this was relatively short, but we're going to continue with these two next time.
Anyway, man, this shit gave me a headache. That's gonna be the end of the video, bro. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm out this bitch.
Phone call like ring, ring, ring. Hello. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. Ring, 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 ring. Hello. Ring, ring, ring. Hello.